I'd rather just burn the
right.
tape.
It's going?
I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing.
Thank God.
Ever.
I'd rather burn the tape like Bill Cosby made D.L. Hughley do.
Oh my God.
You will not work another day in show business if you do not restart this podcast this second.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
I'd say the same thing to my mom. You know what? I'll do it later, and then it just.
I'm just like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's just how it works.
Yeah, those guys leaving all their beers down there is fucking crazy.
That's probably why the goddamn mouse is hanging around in the house. Well, I mean, there's probably other reasons that he's. Hopefully, he's not here.
He might show up.
I hope he does.
He's a fan of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
Yeah.
And well, what's a lab without mice or a mouse?
I told you. Yeah, I told you we got real lab rats.
That's disturbing.
We got the lab rats out there, and we got the lab rats here.
I still have my coat on.
yeah. I've got my coat on too.
Fuck it, it's cold.
Is it Arctic?
Well, it's a little chilly down here.
It's fucking brisk.
I know it's getting night, and whatever this background is, and you know we're recording, by the way.
Yeah, that's awesome. So that's why I'm going to welcome everybody. To episode 29 of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. It is I, RJ the Pizza Guy, along with Jared the Visual Mad Scientist, and as always, Greg the Movie Guy.
No last names.
Oh, okay. So
no last names.
I've been doing it for weeks now, though.
No. Yeah, you haven't learned.
So go back. So go back and listen if you want to know it,
dude. You know it's crazy. All right, I will.
Not you.
Not you.
Oh.
I got a lump.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I understand what I was doing wrong.
On my shirt.
Well, it looks nice. Are you comfortable?
I'm trying a little chilly.
Yeah, I'm sorry we had to restart the podcast. We went to a nice little rolling start, and I went into a rolling
into a wall.
Government name laden.
Can we say it again?
Rant.
No, we will never say it again.
No, it was just somebody that was in my.
I got you.
No, I'm just letting them know.
The people you don't really want to know.
No, yeah, people you may know. I'm like, why does this person keep popping up like top of the list? I know who it is. I don't.
But I don't want you on my list.
Don't want you in my business like that.
Here, let me check mine real quick.
Yeah.
Then I just
go ahead, do that.
Then I just said that person's whole name as the podcast jumped on.
I was thinking about buying a helmet to wear for today's show to show that
Sure, you're never mind.
What type of helmet?
I've been watching a lot of stand-up comedy.
Oh, okay.
And retard is not a good word these days.
No, not for that. I meant for like the defense mechanism for the mouse.
I know, but I had a what?
Nothing.
No. Oh yeah, it's still here, folks.
Yeah.
They think it's still here. I think that motherfucker knows he ain't warming up.
Man, it's cold outside. It's cold now. He's
cold in here too.
He's in here, nestled.
Stay in his own lane.
Nice and comfy.
Before Greg creeps us out, so what do you guys want to...
Mice running around the damn sticky traps.
Oh, no, you have notes there, too.
I do have notes that I did read today.
Good.
So let's start with everybody's favorite segment of the week.
Oh, damn.
It's
right into it.
We in it.
Okay.
The entertainment
no Vaseline.
beaker. Because it's a container.
It's a match.
Of entertainment.
Oh, shit, that was loud. My bad.
Oh. Whoa. Okay, so we went to the movies.
The movies
on, what was it, Monday night?
We sat in separate seats.
Yeah, that's...
paid for another ticket that I didn't show anybody.
Yeah.
Yo, no, that's
we're gonna start sneaking into the movies.
Remember, that was our secret. We're not supposed to reveal that.
I mean, it's not even a secret. Like,
I mean, you could literally walk in.
Well, we're not telling them where we went, but
I had a little stand-up session with the lady that was standing behind me in that long-ass concession.
Oh, yeah.
line.
Oh, my God.
I saw that.
And the guy was like,
she
don't
didn't-
worry, I'm trying to get it all done.
That guy.
Yeah, ponytail man.
Yeah, the guy that offered us like week-old hot dogs because the heaters weren't working. Or
The uncaught sex offender.
Oh, jeez.
Pre-sex offender.
Wow.
what movie are you seeing?
And you know the sad part is, like, that's the same thing I thought when I go
Like
in
hanging
there. Because
around
he's
high school
always
kids.
he's always in there. And he's like the only guy who can pour a beer. There's another guy there too. So like,
You can see the stress on his face
Well,
and his ponytail.
yeah, well, the fucking
How you got a
lines,
bald spot in the ponytail?
dude. I'm
cooking this man.
We know. So when me and Jared got to the theater, right, we normally go to the kiosk to buy the grand event, the Spectre. Anyway, we went to the little kiosk, but they were out, right? Like they weren't working.
The little self-serve joint.
Yeah, the one where you buy your own
They
ticket.
weren't working.
They weren't working. So we had to go stand outside in the cold behind maybe like 3 or 4 people to wait to get our tickets. So I got my ticket first.
So let me get this straight. You walked in the movie theater. The ticket machine wasn't working. Was there anybody in there to take the tickets?
No, there wasn't, sir. However,
But you chose to go back outside
Yes.
and stand in line.
Hey, because what did I call it, RJ, when we went in? I was like, well, maybe they think it's on the honor system.
yeah, he did. That's exactly what. So next time we're just gonna say fuck it and see what happens.
The honor system went out when Napster came around. Like, man, just come buy some food.
I think that's what they just.
That might be what it is.
They probably just told them, they was like, fuck it, just jack the prices of the food up, because how the fuck is a hot dog like $7 now?
It didn't even look like a good hot dog either.
A beer is $10. That's more than what it costs in a fucking club.
Dude, so when I went to the movie, I was freshly,
Yes. Yeah.
wasn't drunk, but I was under the influence. So I'm standing in line behind these gentlemen. They're in line trying to get their beers. Even though Jared had like 2 in his pocket. He just wanted a cup, I guess.
It is convenient.
They're cooking burgers at the movie theater. Like, where in the back of there do they make burgers?
That's
And who's the one who makes them? Those are the 2
microwave
questions I had while I was standing there.
They're definitely microwaving those.
That's not cool.
No. And when I went to ask, because I wanted some churros, and they were like, we're not doing any hot food except for hot dogs and popcorn. I'm like, that's not food, number one.
That movie theater is not really the one.
Nah, but I just
It's a
want
neighborhood movie theater.
I know, they don't have all that shit up on the screens. Though.
I mean, you can look behind the counter and just be like, I know y'all don't have all this.
I can look behind the counter and know that these
You want some
motherfuckers
microwave meat?
don't know how to work that shit.
Yeah, like, dude, he couldn't even give me my bunch of crunch one time.
What is that?
The fucking Nestle Crunch broken up pieces.
Oh, the shit you was rattling in the fucking movie
Greg
and
just-
shit.
Hey, it didn't take long. I fucking crushed them joints.
Well, there was always like 8 previews before the movie starts.
8 full lengths.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there were some long ones.
Well, the previews didn't even really look good in this movie that we saw.
Well, we had already seen. I had seen a couple of them already.
I don't even remember what they were.
One was that the silent.
The Quiet Place.
Quiet Place.
Chapter 2. I've never seen the first one.
First one was okay.
Is it worth
creative.
watching?
Yeah,
It's creative?
yeah.
It was original and creative, and now we're gonna have like 50 sequels.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
it's gonna become one of those.
That's every horror genre.
Brace yourself, fellas.
Well, see, and then the other trailers they had, it's like like the nanny one where it was like, there's always like this. I
Are
don't know,
you guys?
this-
You are something against. Are you talking about the bird box?
No.
Oh.
I'm just saying like the premise of an old haunted house with little children and a nanny or somebody that just moved there.
man,
It's like,
Oh, what about that one
But
with the two kids?
those kids are vampires.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yo, that don't look kind of crazy.
They're vampires.
it looks creepy as fuck.
They're vampires.
I think they're more than vampires. It's more than
They're
the-
vampires.
I
And
don't-
the hand crawling all over and just doing all this.
That's
and
not
shit.
no vampire shit.
Or it might be a fucking twisted Addams family.
Like a serious Addams Family.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, the hand thing. It reminds you of what was the name of the
Thing.
hand? The thing.
Thing.
Yeah,
it
Thing.
was the hairy joint.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, well, that one looked okay, and then the other movies we saw, I don't know, I can't remember them, so nothing very memorable about that. But so for the movie,
So hype.
we saw 1917 again,
Finally.
and finally, and I think we can all 3 of us agree that we all thought it was a pretty damn good movie.
Yeah, I thought that shit was dope.
one of the better war movies I think I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
What I liked about the movie most is that motherfucker was 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know it's crazy.
90 minutes. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like a little. It was. You know.
90.
Not what 90 minutes was like
2 hours.
No, I mean 90 minutes. 90 minutes is like perfect. You know, 2 hours and some change. 2 hours, dude.
I can work with that.
Yeah, I can work with that. 2 hours, and it was tense as soon as the shit that started.
That's the thing.
It went right into it.
Yeah,
the movie has to
get
be
into the shit.
The movie has to be action packed. Well, I don't want to say action packed, but it has to have a steady stream of entertainment if you're gonna shorten it up like that. Mm-hmm. Like there's some movies that just like.
You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of Dante's Inferno a little bit.
Oh,
which one?
The Dante's Inferno.
Like the book?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like he was
I didn't
going.
think about that. Actually, they're doing that. That's coming out soon.
I know, but you know, all movies kind of have they all come from
some kind of mythology type thing. I guess.
And I mean, he was going through they were going through different levels of hell. Mm. You know what I'm saying? The movie starts off. You know, they both peacefully taking a nap in the field.
That Batman was taking most of the shit though. Fucking that shit. I was like, when he fucking cut his hand on, hey, spoiler alert, if you ain't seen the movie, then fuck you.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't mean it in that sense. We want you to see the movie so that we can debate about it. Yeah. That's all. Fuck you.
Just get it in.
Yeah. Don't listen to this part. We'll have a marker in the notes or something about when we stop talking about it.
Yeah, but when
you put like a beep right here or something.
Yeah, all right. Well, I won't go too far. When at the beginning when he got hurt or whatever you want to call it, then stuck his hand.
Instantly stuck his hand in a dead body.
Yeah,
that was getting eaten by rats.
Yeah.
Oh God.
In 1917.
Yeah.
Ugh. Like, dude, I was on here like what the first couple episodes complaining about how Arthur Morgan died of fucking tuberculosis in 1908.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Only a few years later.
Yeah. Was it 1908 or 1898 or something?
1890. Yeah, it was at the turn of the 20th century.
Yeah, like that wasn't too long ago when motherfuckers is dying of tuberculosis.
And
you grab a rusty fucking barbed wire fence,
which may have already had some kind of poison or some shit on it.
Oh my God! Yeah, what they might have just dripped some shit on there.
Yeah.
And then,
my
hand hurt thinking about that shit.
Germans, I don't. Was it World War I where Agent Orange came out? Yeah, I think that was when. But that's when they first started doing biological warfare. Mm-hmm. That was the scientist who came up with that. More science. That was an accident. I forgot his name,
but you know how we said the movie was short. It felt like a lot of it was condensed.
Yeah,
like because he was instantly going from one fucked up situation immediately.
One trial to the next trial.
Right. And so he's like, all right, this might actually be like a 3-day trip for real.
His Jedi training.
You know what I'm saying? But that just might have been how far they had to fucking walk. It wasn't because that no man's land was fucking crazy.
Yeah, they said it was 9 miles. It was about 9 miles they had to go.
Oh yeah, I didn't catch that part. So they had to walk 9 miles
in about a day.
Yeah, it was a day. They had because that's why he was like, "Oh, we can't leave at night. We can't wait till night because we're not gonna make it in time."
Oh yeah. So at the beginning of the movie, as soon as
5 minutes in,
as soon as he got the news of what the story was, Blake. I don't remember the other guy's name.
Was it Will?
Oh, Blake was
Blake was the guy.
Will was his first name. I don't remember his last name.
So basically, the general gives him a mission like, hey, this colonel is trying. He thinks that he has them on the run, but we just got recon from the fucking airplanes, the old school airplanes.
Yeah.
That they pulled that the Germans drew back. So as soon as he's his brother is in that wave, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he's like, you have some skin in the game.
His brother's a lieutenant in that joint, so.
Right? So he had some skin in the game to get it to that front line and stop them from going into a trap.
But the reason they picked him is because he's good at maps. But aside from both, his brother,
it's both, all that drew into it. He's like, yo, he's gonna get there.
Yeah, that's why when that thing happened. Mm-hmm. And he pulled the joint out, and he was like, he saw it was ruined. He was like, fuck, I might be fucked now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he needed the map. But
the map was fucked up. Mm-hmm. So, he got really lucky. But yeah, that could have took a couple days. You know what I'm saying? Like that part, the part where they found the guys pulled up on him when the tree was cut down and shit.
Yeah.
Like in real time, that probably could have took more than just the 5 minutes or 10 minutes that it was on screen.
Yeah.
Because they were right there. Like soon as all that shit cracked on, it was right there right after it happened. So I lost my fucking place and I'm high. So
no.
Sorry. Yeah, my uncle told me he listens. He enjoys the show. Shout out Uncle Tab. But yeah,
shout out Uncle
Tab.
Uncle Tab. Shout out.
That's his nickname. Yeah.
Big Tab.
Not his government name. We don't do governments out here.
No, we don't. That's why
RJ.
Yeah. So, okay.
RJ the pizza guy.
Yeah. Okay. Steinberger. You know what's crazy? You're right.
Now that I think everybody else's government is like, my name's RJ the pizza guy.
Yeah, leave me the fuck alone.
I just said it though.
I know.
But now we're even.
No, okay. So,
actually, know what I thought about when we were watching the movie? I was like, wait a minute. RJ's last name is German.
Oh man, nah.
It is.
I know, motherfucker. It's
the whole time I'm watching the movie, I was like, God, hopefully this wasn't any of my family. Holy fuck, dude.
Shit, you never know, man. You know how many motherfuckers died in World War I?
I know.
World War II.
And II. Between those two combined, it was like
two was crazy. But yeah, dude, he just got right into.
What is it, like 60 million people that died in World War II?
I don't even remember, dude.
A stupid amount of people.
That's a shitload of motherfuckers.
A lot of unnecessary loss.
And then you think about it, like when they were walking through that first part,
No Man's Land.
Yeah, No Man's Land.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could see where the bodies were piled up and packed into the craters and shit.
Yeah.
Like their equipment and shit. And
they were part of the land.
Yeah, it was so crazy. So you imagine nowadays, like if you went over there and excavated some shit, there's fucking bodies all over that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. You listen to Dan Carlin?
It's been a while since I listened.
Yeah, it's been a while, but he does World at War and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was describing fucking.
Wait, old school Dan Carlin?
No, Dan Carlin, like the.
Oh, I'm thinking. Who am I thinking about?
You thinking about George Carlin?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, he does he'll do a long fucking 6-hour podcast.
What is it? He's got it's called a particular thing like history of something. I can't remember what.
Hardcore History.
Yes, Hardcore
with
History.
Dan Carlin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's the one. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So he would describe some of these battles, and that was what he was describing. He was like, "Yo, the bodies became the terrain." Like,
okay, now I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this looks like a crater full of like bombed out mud, but it's bodies like in
with
that.
dirt and
dude, that shit was so crazy. That shit was heavy, and then after they got through the fucking tunnel, when they saw the German artillery,
yeah.
You saw those fucking shells,
bro. They were
crushing it. They were crushing the motherfuckers.
Those are 105 millimeter.
Yes. There's no way you're getting through those.
No,
with the amount of shells that were on the ground.
The Germans were known for because I was in the artillery when I was in Marine Corps.
Mm-hmm.
I used to fix howitzers.
Mm-hmm.
The Germans were known for their fucking artillery. They have. I've seen one or a picture of one that it was a fucking train car, and the motherfucking tube was humongous, and they would bomb the shit out.
Dude, you gotta listen to fucking Hardcore History. Bro.
I probably will.
You got to, bro. Like it's so good. Like he's very descriptive of the weaponry, the tactics.
Yeah,
of everything they use. I mean, it's a 4-hour podcast.
Yeah, artillery, especially
uncut,
especially in World War I. Artillery, not World War II. Also, artillery was a heavy player,
right? And then
the Germans just did it on a different level.
And they just abandoned the shits. They gave up the land.
Yeah, because like I said, they were hardcore with it. They had everything everywhere.
No, I'm saying in the movie though, like
oh yeah, well
they just blew up their own fucking munitions.
Well, you do that so the other side can't take it and use it on their own.
Of course.
Like if a plane goes down in Iran now, they're gonna send a search and rescue. That's what the Air Force search and rescue does. They go in, they'll fucking find the pilot, and then they'll fucking destroy the equipment.
What's that fucking movie with Owen Wilson?
Oh, Behind Enemy
Lines. Yes,
such a good fucking
dude.
movie,
That's a very underrated movie too. That's a good one,
bro.
With Gene Hackman.
They do that. They do that. In,
it's a very good movie.
Black Hawk Down. They do that also.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's that you don't want the other side getting your technology.
Right.
You want to stay above.
But yeah, dude, that movie was so fucking. It was just tense the whole way through, and I mean, it didn't get nothing. At no point did the shit get easier.
Yeah, like it was like you were saying. It's like one trial to the next, and then I think what the biggest thing about the film, and you guys would I think be able to discuss it in more detail than is the way the movie was shot. You know how they were just talking about the craters filled with the bodies and this and that is because you could really see from the camera angles that they were doing. It was basically like following them throughout the whole movie. I think it maybe only cut like what once.
It cut a bunch of times.
Are you okay?
It cut a bunch of times because I could see where they like there would be something that wipes over the screen.
Yeah,
like a tree or something. I'm like, oh, that's a cut.
It cut, but the continuity of the story still remained the same.
Yeah,
the same.
Yeah, it basically followed them throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
Like it was like consistent. And that's another thing that made the movie really enjoyable to watch because it's like the camera's like following them, and then when shit's blowing up.
You know what? Thinking about the shit, I was like, that's how they explain the time lapse.
You know what? I did notice some.
I didn't even think about that shit.
When you saw the cut, that was the time because I did see it.
No. I'm talking about like how it because they're going from one morning to the next morning.
Yeah.
And it's a 2-hour movie, but it's supposed to be real time. But at a point in the movie,
it zooms forward.
Well, yeah,
That's what I was saying.
And I didn't even think about it until what part were you talking about?
I noticed it at
spoiler.
Yes, definitely a spoiler. I noticed it when he was in the room with the lady and the child. That's the first time I noticed it.
That's not what it wasn't.
But it did because remember, as soon as he was done, and then he walked outside and he was running from the dude. The next thing you know is fucking morning.
Well, she told him it was morning.
Yeah,
you can hear
but he walked in when it was dark.
Yeah, but I think
I know, but I'm saying the part that was the time jump that was done so well that you really don't realize it's a fucking time jump because the movie is supposed to be in real time. Air quotes.
Yep.
Was when he got fucking shot or knocked out or whatever. When he was sniping the guy and he passed out
when he fell down the stairs.
Because you don't know how long he was.
You don't know how long.
Yeah, you're right.
So he was out for. He was already in the city.
But I think I subconsciously knew that's where it was.
Yeah,
but it just didn't register.
It didn't click with me until just now. Like he was knocked out for
a minute,
6 hours.
Yeah. That's why he was like, wait a minute, because I heard he counted the bells.
Where did he get shot at? Did he get hit in the helmet?
I think he got hit in the helmet
because you heard the little ding.
And then
that's why
it knocked him down. Yeah, knocked him down the stairs, and he hit his head,
bust the back of his head open. That's crazy. That town was fucking creepy as fuck.
Fuck yeah.
That's what made
when the dude started walking up to him and not knowing if it was out.
It looked like a fucking mirror version of him.
Yeah, it was crazy. And
like as soon as he came into focus, they were both standing the same way. That's why I was like, yo, this is like some Dante's Inferno shit. Like you've reached.
Then it was like.
You've reached the fucking.
He started shooting at him. He started bucking.
They started walking towards each other, and then the next thing you know, motherfucker starts running at him, shooting. And you couldn't see none of their faces.
Yeah, not.
That was another really dope part about it.
Except for that one dude, but that was daytime.
Well, you saw the one guy that he kind of choked out in the dark.
Him.
See, this is the thing that they were fucking up on, man. They should just kill them motherfuckers when they came across them.
I think the same thing. I don't know if he would have gave it up. He would have gave his position away. Like, why is there gunshots?
He has a knife. He has a knife. He has his bayonet.
Yeah, he was tripping. Especially when dude was over there throwing up. He's done. Like, fucking.
Well, no, he was choking him out then.
No. Remember, he walked out. Other guy walked out and threw up because he was drinking. He was drunk in the background, and then at that time he was killing. So he could have just stabbed old boy, then went over and stabbed the other boy and been done with it.
Yeah. He could have took that dude when he started running.
Now
I think about it. He was tired. He wasn't even hungry. He was like, "Yo, I don't even need food."
Earlier than that,
that was crazy. He gave her all the food and was like, and I'm thinking like, dude, he's like, here, take the food because I'm probably not even gonna be alive to even use.
Then he happened to have the milk he got.
Yeah,
earlier.
that was crazy.
Yeah, there was a lot of
It was a lot of divine
intervention.
Yeah, divine type situations going on in that movie. A lot of that in there.
A lot of that could.
But it was cool because it was like, all right.
I was sitting there thinking while I was watching, I was like, would I watch this movie again? Like once I'm not gonna go to the theater and watch it, but like, would I sit down and watch this movie again? And now that we're talking about it, I think I would watch it again.
It's only 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's not a long movie at all. And if anything, maybe you could catch something that you didn't catch the first time.
You got to. It's mandatory. You miss too much.
Yeah,
you start looking in the background that next time you watch it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I was even doing that because when it panned across the water and you saw the rats up on stuff, and I was looking at the water, and I probably missed what was going on in the background with him, but I was just trying to see what was going, like how bad it was in front. You know what I'm saying? Like the movie was brilliantly shot. Man.
Yeah, I like that shit.
Yeah, that's so a very, very good film, and we all highly recommend it.
Yeah, I was definitely catching like hell vibes, layers of hell.
And then
because he was in purgatory when he started off.
Yeah, that fucking thing was like,
he had to walk his way out of it.
Oh shit!
Crazy. That scene where the dude just walks up on him and you don't know, and he just starts
creepy.
running at and he starts running at him. I was like, oh shit!
Only problem is they showed that in the commercial, so I knew that was going to happen.
I saw that too, but I the other thing I liked was the fact that it wasn't like a super amount of like warfare.
Mm-hmm.
It was just enough because I'm a gunhead, so like I gotta hear gunshots. If I'm watching a war movie, I want to hear some shit. But I got to hear the old school guns, just, bah, bah. And that to me is just
the
like
motherfuckers was hitting too.
Oh yeah, them joints.
They couldn't shoot for shit. The Germans couldn't.
Well, you're on the run. The guy's running away from
you.
Not the
sniper. He had him on a beam. Walking tight roping the beam across a river, and he couldn't hit him.
Yeah, he was like low key missing him a lot.
That's a hard shot. No, like because he's up here though.
Lee Harvey Oswald made it.
No, he fucking did.
So before we get abducted by the FBI,
fuck, I don't know nothing.
Shit, look,
she.
We already know enough. Actually,
I only know what Dick Gregory told me.
Monday we celebrated a day for. No, should I go there?
No.
Happy Martin Luther King birthday or day.
It's over, man.
Everyone,
it's grind mode. Ain't no more holidays until Memorial Day.
Speak for yourself.
Let's get this money. What's another holiday?
I got
420.
Federal, not federal. President's Day.
I thought
February.
I don't know if I get that off.
I do.
I'm never.
I get them all off except for Columbus Day, which I don't mind not getting off. I get them all.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna take off some days, I guess.
Take off some days. Oh, and the spring break. I get March spring break.
I don't do spring break.
Turn up.
Hey,
real nice, man.
Sir, it's free days. I get.
I mean, yeah, you do.
Yeah. I'm talking about me.
Yeah, I'm not taking off for no spring break.
I didn't say you had to take off. I might take off and go to. I thought about going to Bali.
Would y'all ever call out of work for cheeks?
I can't say that I haven't done it before.
I mean, like call out, like, yeah, I'm not going to work today.
It depends on the circumstances.
I can't say that I haven't done it before. You mean like post or pre?
Post with the potential for more, or during?
Yeah, probably done it.
Yeah, I'm cranking right now. I'll be late. I've been late. I've never
I've called in because
I had to open a store up and I was late.
This job is a lot more laid back as far as it goes with those days because I use my days. Fuck that. Like, you can't take them with you.
Yeah, I guess.
I'd rather take my days from off of work than spend my money. Like money you can pass down to somebody or whatever. You can't pass down sick days, and you can't pass down.
Nigga, you can't pass some jobs. You can't pass them shits to the next year. You gonna lose them.
Well, I lose some of mine.
Use them or lose them. I'm sick.
Yep. Use them motherfuckers. That's what they there for. What the fuck y'all think they give them to you for? They give them to you to use your shit. Now, if something happened, but that's what some jobs have other stuff. Like if it's a real medical emergency, you have your sick days, and then you have another type of medical leave that you should be able to use. But I use them shits, man. Like, look, if you go, guess what? They gonna have a new motherfucker there to replace your ass the next day, or at least the next 2 weeks or whatever.
All right.
Amen to that.
So,
like, take your time off.
Next up, Aaron Hernandez documentary. None of us give a fuck about that shit.
I watched 3 episodes and I just didn't like how it was done.
I watched most of the first one and I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, I watched
the
first
care.
episode. The reason we're saying this is because I guess everybody was like talking
about it.
It
came out last week.
The hype train is up.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
So
about
I watched. I mean, I really don't either. But I watched the first episode, and I will finish watching it just to again see where it goes. But I don't know, man. The thing is that there's a bunch of, and me and Jared talked about it on Monday. There's a lot of people speaking on his behalf.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, all right, I don't see none of his family members talking.
Except for not even the cousin was really talking. They just have footage of her. Like,
I'm not no family members, so I don't.
Yeah, so you don't know.
That's what I was watching. I'm like,
you don't know if these people are just like trying to make $1.
See, so I don't think we really talked about it like that. That's how I felt, man.
They were talking about his father. I'm like, is his father alive? Can we talk to him?
Yeah, like, can we get like real information besides just secondhand information?
He had the cousin that had breast cancer. I'm assuming she's not here.
Probably not here anymore. It's like, that's just too convenient for me.
Teammates, high school teammates, like
who are jealous because they didn't make it.
I don't even give a fuck about that. Like, I don't even talk to my high school teammates.
And I really think they've tried to.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't talking about. Go ahead. I ain't talking to my high school teammates. The only high school teammates I talked to after graduation was the ones I went to college with.
Yeah.
And then, like, halfway through college, I kind of didn't talk to them no more. Like, I don't give a fuck what his teammates think.
Nah, I don't either.
Where's the NFL teammates?
Yeah.
No.
Nobody from the NFL speaking on this. Oh, this is not NFL sanctioned. Oh, his family's not speaking on this. I'm not watching this shit.
And I really felt they were trying.
I was kind of hungover too. I'm sorry, RJ.
Nah.
I'm sorry, man.
Jeez Louise.
Son of a bitch.
That man cannot get a word.
Hey, guys, can I go fuck yourself? No.
I'm just saying. Go ahead.
So I was going to say they really try to, I don't like to use the word, this term or phrase, but the agenda.
Oh.
Like of him being gay. And there's
of him being gay.
What, dude? That's sorry.
No, go.
I don't know, man. It's a little weird to me. It's like, why do you? So if he was gay, right? Mm-hmm. All you have to do is say he's
allegedly.
gay. Allegedly.
Yeah.
All you have to do is say it's possible he could have been gay. But then they're like, oh, because of his gay lover, like they kept using the word gay, and it's like. They don't need to do that. Like, I really feel like they're just doing too much with that. Like, and nobody knows because it's alleged.
Yeah.
But I just felt like, they're just smear. And don't get me wrong, what he did is obviously horrible.
Yeah.
I want to hear about. Didn't he shoot some other motherfuckers?
Yeah, the ones in like Miami or whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They didn't cover no facts. Where were the facts at? That's what I was.
Is he part of like a gang?
Supposedly he was part of a gang.
Did they talk about that?
I don't know. I didn't.
Well, I've only watched the.
How many episodes is it?
3.
It's only 3.
What's the shit I want to hear about? Was he a gang member? Was he a hitman?
I got to 3. I didn't hear none of that shit.
Yeah, like fuck.
So you watched all of it? Didn't realize?
I didn't get through all of it. I don't think.
That's why I was watching. I'm like, yo, and I was seeing what people were talking about. They were talking about what y'all talking about. I'm like, okay, that's cool.
But where are the facts? Like,
what's up with is he affiliated with a gang?
I didn't see any facts.
Was he a hitman? How many people has he killed allegedly?
It was a money. This whole thing is a money grab. Like somebody's making money off.
It didn't really cover the CTE, which he clearly had.
It's like
he clearly had it.
Like it's like it reminds me of the Michael Jackson joint that HBO did. Like, who of substance do you have interviewing for this?
Oh, the Finding Neverland shit.
Yeah.
That's.
I didn't watch that one, but
even the I
don't know where I stand.
The fucking R. Kelly joint was way more thorough than this. Because you're talking to his ex-wife, you're talking to bodyguards, you're talking to women that he actually dealt with.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? All talking about the same things. The new joint, they got Dame Dash. They got some people of
There's
note.
Another one?
Yeah, they're making another one.
Shit.
Man did some crazy shit.
Well, Dame Dash, he probably could have got some firsthand stuff from Aaliyah.
That's why there's a part 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people that actually like were operating with this man.
Now, is Dame doing that on his network?
No, it's the same.
What was that? BET?
No, it's not BET. I don't even remember what channel it was on. I just knew I had to be tuned in for that channel. But I need some people to. Who are you talking to during this fucking thing to make me watch it?
They wasn't talking to nobody. Nobody of that we knew about.
No college teammates. I ain't seen no fucking Percy Harvin or goddamn Tim Tebow.
Yeah,
talking about this man.
To be honest, I didn't even know they played together until I seen all the memes. I'm like, yo, what the
hell,
man?
The meme where it's like they were killing people and selling
you talking
drugs.
about high school players? Like, half them niggas mad because they ain't fucking make it out of fucking high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
It's not even that. It's like you don't even know this dude for real, man. Like,
and the way it was like the production wise, it just seemed very.
It was
cheesy. Cheesy.
It was cool getting a perspective on. And I only watched the first episode.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. I think I watched the first episode. Maybe some of the second one. I don't know. But they were talking about his pops.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Like his pops was like
very abusive.
Towards his mom.
Yeah.
Well,
he
was he was an athlete and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's whatever. He wanted to go to UConn or some shit.
Well, he had committed to UConn from the beginning. Apparently, I guess at 17, before his parents had to sign off for him to do that. Mm-hmm. But then something happened, and that's why he ended up going down to Florida.
I don't care. It's fucking Aaron Hernandez. I didn't really care about him when he was in the NFL.
I mean, I did. I liked the duo before I knew all the shit that was
nice.
happening.
He was definitely on my fucking fantasy football team.
Yeah, I had Gronk. I had him, or I don't even know if I picked him up. But before all the shit went down, yeah, it was them two was fucking shit. Like, and they're ones that helped Tom Brady get to 2 Super Bowls.
I think he was with the team that lost. To the Giants.
Oh yeah, because Gronk was hurt, and he had to take all of the tight end duties. I think.
I don't remember
the tight end duties.
I don't remember. So yeah, that's what we think about that.
Yeah, pretty much.
We definitely watched this 40-second McGregor Cowboy Cerrone fight.
Oh yeah.
Cowboy's done, bro.
I've been said Cowboys done.
Yeah, he's done.
My main thing on that card, I wanted to talk about the homie Sadiq.
Yeah.
Okay.
My man Sadiq Yusuf. I think this was 6 in a row in the UFC for him.
I saw his name. I'm like, that sounds like the dude that Jared knows.
Yep.
You weren't there yet. I don't think you were.
Nah. But that was him.
Super Sadiq.
Super Sadiq.
Yeah. Okay.
That's done. I trying to get him. He when I asked him, I was like, "Yo, Sadiq, when you gonna do my podcast?" He was like, "Do I gotta go to Virginia?" I was like, "Oh." He was like, "Can I call in?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I'll figure it out."
We gotta learn how to
bro. Yeah, I know. We'll figure it out.
Call it is cool, man. Fuck that shit.
I kind of want to try to Skype him in or something.
I mean, a call in is fine too, bro.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Call an interview. He just won his last fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
145er up-and-comer beat
that'd be a nice,
Feely.
That'd be a nice little interview. You know, you cut that up, put it on the YouTubes.
On the YouTubes.
Get some of them,
he's got his own YouTube channel too.
Well, you plug that too. Get on his shit. You know what I'm saying?
And his brother has a YouTube.
Yeah, all that.
But yep, the homie won. And the Conor McGregor joint. It was a couple of fights.
I don't even remember the Holly Holm fight.
I don't remember that either, to be honest.
I was there too. I was fucking hammered.
Oh yeah,
I think a lot of people were hammered. That night.
Yeah, everybody
what happened that night?
Everybody was drunk.
Nobody had to work on Monday.
Yeah, that's right.
We're all over 30, so we were just like, I can spare a day.
But Greg even said it. Greg even said it. He was like, "Yo, I'm hammered." No,
that's what it was. Like we knew we all had Monday.
I caught an Uber home. I caught an Uber to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Kept that energy.
Smart man, sir.
Kept that same energy.
Oh man, that. Well, I mean, what was I gonna say?
How do you feel about Donald Cerrone and Conor McGregor, where their careers are gonna go?
Getting TKO'd by fucking.
Yes, you.
Who, me?
Yeah, I want to know.
Fucking shoulder.
Well, I guess having Conor McGregor back in the octagon is a good thing for all the sports. Like
all the sports?
Well, just in general, I like him being in the sports world. I think he's an entertaining character. He's, I guess, apparently humbled himself. You know, that kind of thing. Well, but it's wait to be seen. But he's entertaining. He's a figure. He's a polarizing figure.
Okay.
Yeah, people go to watch. I mean, Tom Brady was there watching it, and they showed, then everybody where we were at, started booing, and
he was there.
He was
there.
Jesus,
but I'm saying like he's a draw. People go to see him fight.
First of all, I was the only motherfucker in that whole entire room that was not booing Tom Brady.
I didn't even know he was there, so I couldn't.
No, they showed him. They showed a bunch of.
I'm just saying, I was out.
I know, we know.
I was out of there, bro. That was a long. It was a long time since that happened.
Yeah. When was the last time he fought? Was it
McGregor?
Was it the Mayweather fight?
No,
it was one before.
He lost that, right? To Khabib last time.
Yeah, that's right.
Khabib.
Oh, that's when all that crazy shit happened. Right? Okay,
no.
that's right. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, people pay to see him.
This motherfucker
He's entertaining.
Pull up to my house for fucking his name.
It's entertaining. Even as somebody who's a casual fan, it's like, oh, he's a name. He's a household name. Like
Conor.
Yeah.
He talks shit.
What about Donald Cerrone?
I mean, you talk about Cowboy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, dude, if he's old, he's old.
He's not old though.
Okay. Well,
he's got a lot of wear and tear.
That's it.
He's got mileage.
Okay, so that's a better term to use. I mean,
he's got mileage.
If put it this way, I'm not an expert with these things, but from my understanding, he's lost his last 3 fights, and the other 2, I don't know which fashion he lost them in.
Taking a lot of damage.
So if it's time for him to, only he knows that. Like, I can't speak for anybody when it comes to those things, like a physical combat sport like that. But if you get, taken out in 40 seconds by, somebody who hasn't.
No, other people know it. It's just whether or not that fighter decides they want to go ahead and say, I think I need to be done.
Because he can step to a lesser caliber of.
This was a money fight for him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It was definitely a money fight because you could tell by how much fucking Conor was not really like going at him.
He didn't need to.
No, but I'm saying like in the lead up and in the post and all that shit, like he showed him the utmost respect for who he is, he's done.
He's even said that he was like, I got mad respect because he's fought this many times.
Yeah, so Conor was like, yo, I need another win.
Yeah,
after this Khabib fight, and I need a name
at 170.
Somebody I respect. Like, you want a bag? I know your eye fell out last fight, but you want a bag real quick?
Geez. He got fucked up last fight.
You know what I'm saying? Like, his eye fucking popped out last fight.
I've been watching Cerrone.
It's crazy to me. That's why I was like, yo, he's not winning this fight.
Let's put it this way. I started training, like, hardcore MMA, jiu-jitsu, whatever, 13, 14 years ago. And Cerrone had already been fighting because he was on the Tap Out show back in the day. And Cerrone had already been fighting like amateur fights, Muay Thai fight because he's a Muay Thai guy. So that's what he's been doing all this time. But then when he gets to the UFC or WEC, then he gets to the UFC, he starts cracking Bamas and winning.
Put him on TV. He's a hell of a person.
Oh no, hell yeah. He gets a draw.
He's an interesting motherfucking dude, but his face can't take the punishment no more,
or his brain.
Yeah, or his brain. But he broke his nose with shoulders. Like Conor McGregor hit him with 4 shoulders and a kick to the head, and that was the end of the fight.
The shoulders were legit though, because when he's leaning over with all his weight, and then Conor drops down and whack. Yeah. Like you can I can see that. I can see that happen.
Oh yeah.
Shoulder punches. Somebody was joking with it, like, "Oh, everybody's gonna start training shoulder punches now."
I mean, it's a good thing in the locker.
First of all, motherfucking shoulder punches have always been a thing. Just motherfuckers stop using it. There's a lot of techniques throughout the years that people abandoned from MMA, which can still be highly effective. Conor proved it this weekend with the shoulder punches. Shoulder punches are highly effective.
Yeah,
because it disorients you. Your brain's still rattling around. They're highly effective punches.
You getting the force from your legs driving up.
The toe stomps. People say, "Oh, those don't work. Those don't work." They may not break anything, and if they do break something,
you don't want a motherfucker stomping on your foot. You don't want
exactly.
Times.
You're taking their mind off of what the fuck they're supposed to be doing. It's a distraction. Plus, you're getting points. You're still striking. You know what I'm saying? It's all about points. If you're in the clinch, you're trying to get points. You're trying to win that round, unless you knock the Bama out.
You get a motherfucker just right, you break their foot.
It's possible. I would like to see shoulder punches and foot stomps come back.
Well, I see a lot of foot stomps in the women.
Women are still kind of in the, I don't want to say the early days. They're in a earlier stage than the men are now, because they've kind of grown slower. You know what I mean?
Shit, they lethal out there, man.
Oh no, girls,
lethal women.
The women are way more technical than men. I've said this before. I said this on the early days shows. women's fights are way more technical than the men's shows, more entertaining, for a few reasons. Well, at least two. Because they're good, and a lot of them were hot, so like that works for me.
So sexist, Jared.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, that's
so sexist.
I can't help. But I mean, I got some of my best friends are
women?
female fighters.
Some of my best friends are black.
I don't want to say it like that, but I used to train with females, so I get it. I know how good they can get.
Are we gonna take a shot of the turpentine?
Yes.
Oh man,
Is there anything in there? I'm not drinking that.
No, you don't have to.
You drank it last week.
Again, you came ill prepared as usual.
Greg was like,
But then you want to drink up everybody else's beer.
Man, because y'all ain't drinking them. Was this sitting down here?
Yeah.
Yes.
See?
After last week's debacle, I've only been down here a handful of times. Too.
Right.
Because he's scared.
I am not scared. I am being cautious.
And it's cold down here, so.
Hey, can we go to the videotape?
Hey, first of all, sir, he got it before me. Okay.
So, somebody came up to me and was like, "Man, you didn't even move."
They don't know your ass is locked in with that computer sitting right in front of you. You couldn't go. You couldn't move.
If I was
You
really
would've took the whole set with you.
Yeah, exactly. If
I got it. He would have had to pay. It's his shit. So
if I really was scared, then I would have just said fuck it and like everything would have gone.
It's creepy. It just moves really quick.
It's fucking.
I know it's a mouse.
It's life.
Mother,
Fucker.
tell your children not to walk my way.
He's not gonna fucking bother you. So
Tell your
as long as he ain't
children
fucking chewing your fucking toes or nothing.
I'm drinking Danzig beer.
That's a really good beer.
It is pretty tasty.
Yeah. That Slickback put us on.
Yes.
That. Yeah.
Oh, he was supposed to be here tonight.
Shout out to Slickback, wherever you are.
I know where he's at.
Okay. Well, never mind. So,
Mother. All right.
So since we know you're safe.
What's next?
Jared's going to get a new phone because his screen is fucking
mine.
Horrible.
Screen's got herpes
I'm trying to
and it's spreading.
It's diabetic.
I'm trying to justify putting it on my new Apple Card.
I mean, yeah, you got a point.
Greg took his out the other night. He was like, and it just made a little clanking noise.
You want to hear it?
Nah, man. We
I'm
last
fucking with you.
Last time we did it, summoned the beasts from the basement.
Oh, that's true.
Maybe that's what brought him out.
You gotta
Did somebody say credit?
the sound? The sound of titanium vibrations.
Yeah, no bullshit. So yeah. Okay. So what else do we have on our nice little list of things?
We're gonna go with a little tech of the week.
Tech of the week. The of the week.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Did you ever fix that?
Nope, and I'm not going to.
All right, please. I think I need you to fix that, bro.
Why?
Because
It makes it funny. They'd be like, "Wait, what?
it's not funny.
You're not funny." It's like, I guess I'll change it at some
What's the name
point.
said I'm not funny?
Oh, who you?
Yeah, she said I'm
She
not
said,
funny.
"Oh, she told you."
Yeah, she said I'm
No,
not
she
funny.
told that to me.
I know, but she also told me, she's like, Greg, you're not funny. I'm like, okay.
I was like, all right. I told her. The
I
same
think both
thing.
of you are hilarious.
Hey, man.
I told her. I thought she was pouring that up.
Well, yeah, I was.
So let me go back.
Yeah, Timmy.
We're gonna go back. We're gonna
What's
go.
What's Timmy's? Hold on, I'm sorry. What's Timmy's friend's name?
Who?
The other one with the
Is it Timmy and?
Butters?
No, it's not,
Not Butters. What is it?
The crippled guy with the
What the fuck are y'all talking
Jimmy?
about?
Jimmy. No, it's not Jimmy.
What are y'all talking about?
South Park.
South Park.
I don't watch
Timmy's in
that
the
shit.
wheelchair. Dude, it's fucking bothering me. I'm looking it up.
But that's how he sounds.
Can you hand me that, Greg, please?
What the doers?
Yes.
Hold on.
Oh, there's plenty in there. So, tech of the week this
Full
week
body
is
doers.
SpaceX launched. If you notice, I have a SpaceX shirt on.
Oh, it's that time.
You
Yeah,
said
it's Jimmy.
nap time?
Yeah, it's Jimmy. I
for
don't
me,
know.
for me.
SpaceX launched they're trying to be the. All right, background. The United States does not have any capabilities of launching astronauts to the International Space Station from American soil. They have to use the Russians, and they have to pay the Russians to do that. Therefore, Motherfuckers, hold up. I think I have to remind y'all some shit.
Oh.
Not
those.
that.
Oh, I was going to say our links?
No.
I'm going to have to look at them like this.
Where's this fucking thing at? God damn it, you made me fucking lose it now.
We didn't do anything, sir.
All right, I don't know where it is. But you see that where it says after the word mad and before the word lab?
Okay.
Yeah, scientists. Yeah.
Okay, scientists.
So get it right. Can't launch from United States soil, so they want to get back to that. They closed the shuttle program in the early 2000s. So now there's a couple of companies, Boeing and SpaceX, are creating their own commercial vessels to get to the International Space Station so that we can safely take American astronauts to space from American soil again. This weekend, there's a bunch of tests you have to do. One of the tests that NASA has SpaceX and Boeing do. Boeing failed their test, what was that, like a month ago? It wasn't the same test, though. They're kind of behind SpaceX. But this test was the abort mission test. I posted it on the Facebook, the whole entire launch on the Facebook page, Mad Scientist Lab. You saw what the thing was. Basically, what has to happen, if there's a problem with the rocket, the first stage, Falcon 9, the Crew Dragon portion, which is the cone on top, has its own rockets that shoots it at a high speed away from the first stage so that the astronauts will be away. If the first stage blows up, which they self-detonated it to demonstrate the whole thing what does work, the astronauts will shoot far away, parachute comes down, splashes down in the ocean, and they're safe. So it was an abort mission test. They passed with flying colors. Next step is hopefully to get some actual people in there and get them up there.
Get them up there.
Right, get them up there.
Up into the good old stratosphere.
And that's your tech science of the week.
Science of the week.
The tech science of the week. That's why the space is still there.
Yeah, the of the week.
Awesome.
Nice. All right, as we pour up our turpentine, I guess I'll talk a little bit of video games, gaming.
I saw somebody get a nuke with the gold gun.
Which gold gun?
The
intro.
Scar.
Gaming with the pizza guy.
Gaming with the pizza guy. The Scar. I actually, since we're on it, I haven't really played.
I haven't played in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I haven't really played. Well, I can't say I haven't really played. I did play a couple games yesterday because I've been working on the Spec Ops missions, and I need one more for my achievement. Hold on. Let's. Oh my God, I don't know why I'm drinking this. All right, cheers to all of you listening and watching. Here, this is for you.
Hakuna Matata.
Oh, good Lord.
I wish it would use the koozie.
Oh yeah, sorry. It tastes like just butt milk.
Turpentine. Finish your segment, sir.
Anyway, besides Call of Duty, as you both know, I ended up going to buy a PlayStation. I bought a PS4 over the weekend. I got a real good steal on it. All right, as Jared it puts my beer away. So I got a bundle. I got a terabyte console. I got, what is it? The Last of Us Remastered, God of War, and Dawn Event Horizon, I think it is. A game I'm not too familiar with. They sold the bundle for $250. And then, if you watch the previous episodes, I'm a big fan of the Shenmue series that originally launched on Dreamcast. And the third game, which came out after almost 2 decades, is only on PlayStation, which I believe it's on Steam as well. But the fact that it's not on Xbox just... This is a little weird. However, I've been playing Shenmue 3, and as a fan of the series, it's as I'm not overly far into the game. I've played a nice little bit of it. It's, I guess, everything I could have asked for in terms of what I would want from it. It's the same game that I fell in love with when it launched. They didn't change anything. So if you're not like really a fan of the series, you're not gonna like.
Go
the
fuck
game.
yourself.
Yeah, you're not gonna like the game. You do the small things by going around, talking to people, doing small mini games. Like the new side job in the first game, it was like the forklift driving and everything.
Mm-hmm.
In this one, you get to chop wood. You get to chop wood. And yeah, so I'm actually having a lot of fun chopping wood.
Sounds amazing.
And it's quite amazing, actually. You wouldn't get it though. That's quite amazing as well. That's a lot better than the segment currently. It's just as dry as the wood I was talking about. So anyway, but in this one you get to work on your kung fu levels and stuff. So
that sounds fun.
yeah. So and you get different skill trees or skill books, I should say, that you obtain through currency and all sorts of other things. So I'm having a lot of fun with it right now, and the console itself is really nice. And then earlier today, before we started the show, I started playing The Last of Us. I know it's a rather a few years old, but it's very critically acclaimed, and I'm about an hour into that. And
Award-winning.
Yeah, award-winning. Like I think it says on the cover, over 200 Game of the Year awards. And I'm about an hour in, and so far I'm actually really enjoying that. And that's made by Naughty Dog, who also made Jack and Daxter for the PS2. Were you ever into those games, or Ratchet and Clank?
No.
Or anything? Yeah, well, they're a lot of fun platforming games, little open world stuff. So hopefully by next week I don't think I'll have them done, but I'll try to get as far as I can to give you my overall review on them. But so far I'm really enjoying my PlayStation, really am. And that's about it.
Wait, what'd you just say?
I'm enjoying my PlayStation, sir.
One more time for everyone.
I'm enjoying my PlayStation.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. So
RJ.
Yeah.
You know what's the better system.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, I'm only no. Grant,
it's not a player.
turn your head round. So the reason I bought it.
Turn your head round. Lay on the ground. You've been wrong. He just went into another fucking notes.
My vocal
Wake
skills.
up. Wake up.
My vocal skills really aren't on par with some of other people.
Don't worry about Greg. Greg be hating.
No, but I did. I did cop the bundle because there are a lot of Sony exclusives that I really want to play that I've always heard are really, really good. That includes God of War, which I'm really looking forward to playing.
Oh, see, you're not going back.
No, I will. Yeah, I will. Don't worry.
You said you're going back like who?
What?
Well, I thought you said never.
No,
I heard something else.
No, I didn't say anything.
I'm going back like cooked crack.
No.
Player hater.
I'm not doing it again.
Out of here. Turn your head round. Let's say it a different way.
Turn your head around. Like you're doing some Shakespearean play or some shit.
It's pointing and shit.
You've been robbed.
You, sir, have been robbeth.
Layeth down.
I will smacketh, uppeth, and rubbeth downeth.
Oh, what was that fucking meme? Oh, man, I can't think of it. It was like where you throw the glove down and it's like have at thee, motherfucker, or some shit like that.
Challenge you to a duel.
Yeah, or something like that. I can't remember.
I challenge you to a duel.
So that's what I got for gaming. And
Jared's been wanting to talk about poop and glitter for like the last 2 months.
Oh yeah.
First of all, I didn't even look at this shit. I just saw.
So we saw.
I was giving. Yo, go ahead.
Yeah. So we saw. Somebody brought it up to us, or did you find it, or did you just randomly find it?
I didn't find that. I could tell you who found it. Do you want me to say the name?
No. It was it me?
Nope.
Okay.
Just bleep it out when you do.
I'm not bleeping shit out. I ain't got time for all that.
Jared says he doesn't have time.
He's a little guy.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, that's
so
right.
He's busy reading fake news online.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
apparently Jared is no longer funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who said that?
I'm not naming names.
The same joint we was talking about.
Yes.
Who said I wasn't funny?
Yes. I even got I didn't go off on her, but I did say
she didn't like what you said.
I didn't like what she said.
Well, it's two different things.
Huh?
You both didn't like what y'all said to each other.
No, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything to do anything. I didn't say anything to.
You said you didn't like what she said. What she say to you?
She said that I wasn't funny.
Did she just say that to you out of nowhere?
She was talking to me about the show, and she said, "You're not funny," and I was like, "Wait, what?" I was like, "Arr?"
She said I wasn't funny too. So.
Exactly. She was like, "But you guys together are funny," and I'm like,
"I think I'm pretty funny regardless."
I make motherfuckers laugh.
I made that. Hey, look, bro. If I have an interaction with you and I plan on trying to make you laugh, I'm gonna make you laugh.
Exactly. That's my point.
That lady in the movie theater line, that hot dog.
The hot dog in the movie theater.
No, yeah, I gave her that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so see,
I mean, she wasn't too bad.
You know me and white women over 50.
Oh, no, I was talking about the other one.
Oh, oops.
She was about like 30.
Oh, the one that was with her?
Yeah.
She was the one who was catching all the...
Yeah, she was just, the other one was just like enjoying the conversation.
She was like, she was enjoying the jokes.
You're talking to a black man.
Yeah. But I wasn't even paying attention. I was trying to make the older one laugh. Like, if you can make somebody older laugh...
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you get to the point where you consciously can go from here to there, or no, from here to here, and you hear, the next thing you hear is boom, laughter, like, that's funny, son. I don't know what you talking about.
When was the last time you did that, Jared? This is worked out a skit in front of like
a whole entire skit.
I mean, this is a random person. Hey, relax.
No,
man,
I can hit. Dude, I did it fucking the last time I was at where we was at.
We should go to the North Pole because we all got coats on.
Yeah, it's cold out this joint.
Yeah,
I do it all the time, man. I consciously can say some shit and I'll get the boom. That's what I'm saying. That's why I want to fucking work out a routine and like I wrote another one yesterday
because I really want to know who the fuck buys burgers at movie theaters. Like I just feel like that's a hilarious premise.
That's your premise right there.
Like what the fuck?
That's the premise of one of your jokes. Start writing.
You used to have to. I don't even have to write it. Like it writes itself. Like you walk past 3 restaurants.
So that's your punchline though. Like who buys?
Dude, you have to walk past a KFC / Taco Bell, Alito's Pizza,
and all that other
Burger
food.
King. Used to be a Johnny Rockets, but it's a Noodles and Company. Fucking
no, the Johnny Rockets is now like an orange therapy.
It's fucking gym to run your orange therapy.
Yeah, I was looking at everything is orange, like the lights and shit.
Yeah, but
it's fucking weird, dude.
That's what
it's like a fucking cult.
Well, you gotta fucking
it's for sick people.
You gotta fucking run all that Johnny Rockets off, so they put a gym there for you.
I ate in there one time years ago.
I mean,
Johnny Rockets was not all that.
You gotta walk past so much good food just to be like, you know what?
I'm gonna go get me a microwave burger from.
Can I get a burger
from Regal?
Dude, the name of the episode should be microwave meat.
Nah,
nothing with meat in it.
No, my God, you guys stink.
Impossible, the impossible episode.
The impossible.
The we're not funny episode.
I'm funny.
I know I'm funny.
Fuck what you thought.
You guys aren't funny. You're funny together.
Look, man, if I'm not funny around you, I just don't have any.
And don't get mad.
I just don't feel
impressions are the highest form of flattery.
Really?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. I knew that.
Oh no. Okay, so I kind of feel like
cheeks.
Man, we can't help you with that.
Yeah.
I know y'all can't help you with that, but I'm just letting the world know. Speaking this into existence, bruh.
Oh, okay.
We need cheeks.
Now I don't know about y'all. Yeah, I'm tired of this shit.
Cheeks.
Tired of this shit, man. This single shit sucks.
Oh, you need to holler at some bitches.
Some bitches.
They don't like calling. They don't like being called bitches.
Some bitches. I'm just gonna holler at 2 or 3. That's all I need.
You ever been in the bathroom and heard someone taking a shit and you leave with the urge to say, "Have a good one, bro"?
No,
because I because I want that. Well, whoever is doing their business, they need to do that in peace. So, would you feel comfortable if you were taking a shit?
The only thing proper to say is somebody that's fucking taking a shit, especially an audible one, is just who does number 2 work for? Just scream that shit out. Who does number 2 work for?
I think that's too subtle.
Okay.
No, I get it. Like if
somebody that gets it will fucking laugh.
They'll get it. No, I got you.
Yeah, you got to know your audience, man. Like, who does number 2 work for? You told. What did Tom Harlow say? You show that turd who's boss.
So what the? What was I gonna say? God damn it!
Uh-oh.
You know what I was thinking about the other day?
What's that?
I'm a black man that goes to wineries to pick up on affluent white women.
Okay.
That's not how you do it, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, here.
It's not how you do it, bro.
Wait,
I got a whole nother joint. That was just giving you the premise.
No, well, hold on. So
But I mean, I can tell you how to do it.
I was giving you the premise.
I can tell you how to do it.
Tell me how to do what? The joke?
No.
Do what? Pick up on affluent white women? How's that?
Man, you just gotta go to like a fucking bar, a restaurant bar, a little further out. You know what I'm saying? In the more richer areas.
Arlington?
Yep. No. Fuck no. I mean out in the Virginia suburbs.
Yeah.
Look
wineries.
You want to look for two of them sitting together. Mm-hmm. Sit close to them. If they're drinking wine, you got a better chance.
Okay, I got you.
I'm just saying.
Oh, right. So
I see where you're coming from.
I'm just saying this
joke goes way deeper than that.
I'm not talking about a joke.
Oh, okay.
I'm not joking.
You're talking about for real. Okay.
I'm talking about that might be the move in a couple days.
Oh, it should be.
And there's a little bit of game from Greg.
You got to do a lot of extra
guy.
shit with that, man. Like I don't know.
No, I know.
Man, please stop talking.
I've got.
Please shut up.
Huh?
Nothing, ma'am. Nothing, huh?
You said me shut up?
No, ma'am.
Oh, ma'am, please shut up.
I told you there's a lot that goes into it.
Oh, okay.
You got to do a lot of listening.
So how was your experience at the winery, man?
You got to play. Wait, sorry. Like, never mind.
No, I got you.
Tell you off mic.
Yeah, because I got a potential something. Oh, yeah. Something, but we'll see. Yeah, what the fuck?
I was about to do too much, bro.
That's what I'm here for.
I was about to do too much on this podcast.
Yeah.
So
we're only at one.
So tell us. So tell us. What's on your mind as a Negro in America? Dude, no, I don't say things like that. It's so horrible.
No, you ever watch them old Malcolm X joints? You be like, Negroes in America need to blah blah blah, and then like there's some, no offense, some white dude just like doing the interview.
Nah.
Man,
I'm just thinking about something else right now.
What the fuck are you thinking about right now?
It's funny to me, but I don't know if I want to put that shit on the podcast.
I don't like
randomly
watch.
Who's it about?
It's not about nobody we know.
So what?
It's not about nobody we know.
So
it's about the topic we were talking about just now.
So go ahead.
I had an observance. I'm like,
then observe it. You don't gotta say no name.
Yeah, say it.
It's wild, bro.
It's wild.
I'm good.
It's good.
All right.
Look, the bananas are pouring down to us, bro. They want us to do this shit.
All right. The distance between it seems like it's fucking crazy. Like a white woman's pussy and her belly button is like so fucking far.
What?
I mean, the first time I see that shit, I'm like, yo, why is that shit so far? Like, you have like a gut or something?
What?
It's just a fucking
fuck.
I gotta eat that? Fuck! Why is it so far? There's no gut or nothing gushy for me to squeeze on. I love black women, man.
Oh my god!
Shout out to my black queens.
Hold on.
Yeah, that is.
I just had flashbacks when we were talking about that topic. Earlier.
Hold on.
It's far, man. It's far. Maybe not all of them, but I haven't seen them all.
I think it might be that.
You peep, right? It seems like it. I don't know if it actually
I don't know.
is.
I think
a lot of things go into that.
You know what it is?
I need some hair.
Here's what it is.
Like a little bit of hair. Something break that up.
I get where you're saying.
Break that shit up. It's too. Hang a picture or something in here.
You didn't add that part.
Yeah,
I didn't think there was a bunch of hair there.
It's none. I don't even need a bunch.
They don't like.
It's a little something.
They like to be clean shaven, bro.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
I don't want to hear about that shit no more, man. Like, put something right there. I need a mile marker.
He said he needs a mile marker.
Give me a mile marker.
Mile 32.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mile 53.
You've got 10 more miles to go.
A great 53-year-old body, ma'am.
Oh God, this is sick. All right.
Sorry, man.
Hey,
I smoked the right batch today.
Yeah,
this is comedy.
He was like, you want to know a random observance?
Yeah, it was just
very
it was just like
That's what it is, mate.
And that's the thing. So what?
Yes,
So if anybody has any,
What random observance does anyone else have, RJ?
I would have to think about it for a second, dude.
You got one.
imagine having that thought mid eat. Just like,
That's a long journey.
This is.
It's not about the destination. It's about the journey, bro.
Oh, you dropped your phone.
Uh-huh.
Here, it's right there. I'm moving it with my foot.
oh wow, you can actually reach down and get that with your hand.
Oh, you know what?
RJ's got the shortest hands I've ever seen. Shortest arms.
Ours got short arms. He can't box with God.
Hey,
Your arms too short to box with God.
Yeah, I need like a little squeeze, a little something to squeeze.
what's something random that I've seen? I don't know. Like I mean, I wouldn't even say it's random or anything.
Vienna
like,
sausages, go.
You want to talk like if they're good or not?
What do you mean? What, like a joke? You got a joke
Like
written down
you-
for that?
No, I just got that.
You just have Vienna sausages written.
That was on the notes.
It was no. It was
by itself.
That's in your joke
Yeah,
folder.
that's the premise.
Go ahead, hit us with your best shot.
Yeah, go RJ.
Fire? No, you.
No,
I gave it to him.
No.
You want me to
You have the premise for the joke.
Well, I mean, they're
I
sausages.
don't give
lot
a
of
shit about
premises.
Vienna sausages.
Yeah, I mean, they're good, dude.
They remind me of something my uncle would eat, and I'm good.
Yeah, like.
I have not been to Vietnam. I'm not eating a canister of anchovies or Vienna sausages. Thank you.
I won't eat a can of anchovies. I'll tell you that.
With toothfish.
I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing off break right
My
now.
uncle,
Well, you're.
when my uncle used to stay with us, I used to come to the house. Was fish? No, nigga, I don't want no fish. Why does it smell like this in here?
I mean,
what are you
all right.
cooking? What the fuck is this?
First thing that pops in your mind when you think of Vienna sausages.
Food. Like, I mean, you want me to say dicks? Is that what you want me to say?
What do you want us to say?
I was gonna say Asian dicks.
No, not.
I don't think
no,
about
I wasn't
Asian
gonna-
dicks.
I don't
didn't
think
say,
about.
I didn't say you thought about it. I'm
I
just
think about
saying.
poverty when I think about a fucking Vienna sausages. Give me another word. Word
Poverty?
association.
Yeah, here, let's do it again. Stupid.
Stupid.
Like what? Stupid.
I don't. Stupid is as stupid does.
Yeah, there
Forrest
you go.
Gump.
Wow.
Please
Here, give us
explain.
another word.
Fozzie Bear.
What the
Fozzie
fuck?
Bear.
What the fuck is that?
You talking about Fozzie Bear?
Fozzie, whatever.
Fozzie from the Muppet
Yes,
Babies?
yes.
Yo, I got a Fozzie Bear story for you. Fucking, I worked at Best Buy. Shout out to Tay. Got me the job because I had to get out of fucking.
We've been meaning to. I've been meaning to shout out for like 4 months.
Yeah, but
Hey, what's
he,
up, dude?
he knows.
First of all, he's got to finish what he needs to do before he gets any of that. But,
Okay.
go ahead.
No, shout out. 'Cause he
Shout
got
out.
me the job.
No, shout out, but
He got me
you
out-
know what
he
you
got-
got to do.
He got me out of Foot Locker.
Go.
That was wild how I met him too. That was funny. But it's a story for when he comes on the show. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, no, fucking Secret Santa, right?
Okay.
$25 limit. You know what I'm saying? Working at Best Buy, I was like 25, 26, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker draws my name. I'm like, I draw somebody's name. I'm like, all right, bet. Oh, he's over 21? I'm getting you a bottle. Real nigga shit. I'm over 21. The person that draws my name gets me a fucking Fozzie Bear hat
Like, wait, like
and some shot glasses.
like it's a full blown Fozzie hat.
It's back when the hats, you know, you had the eyes and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
character on the hat.
Yeah,
Got me a fucking Fozzie Bear hat. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck?
that was my favorite Muppet when I was a kid.
You're over 21, sir. Get me a goddamn, like, what are you getting me a fucking Muppet Babies hat for, bro? I don't want this shit. I don't want a trick gift. I want a bottle of alcohol, man.
In Fozzie's defense, he wasn't a Muppet baby first. He was a Muppet first.
Well, he was a Muppet. I was a Muppet. I don't want a Muppet hat.
Waka.
Fuck am I going to do with this and some shot glasses? And like it was a shot game. Like, what am I going to drink with these shot glasses? I want a bottle. Look, man. Secret Santas.
Buy alcohol.
Secret Santas right here. Gift cards or alcohol.
Or if it's legal in your state, weed.
Or if you're a fucking real one who knows that Santa don't exist, you go up to the person like, yo, I got you. What you want? You want 25?
Yeah, but that takes the fun out of the whole game.
So what? I don't give a fuck. I'm at work. It's not fun anyway.
You gotta be a little social,
no.
Greg.
This work. This is social. I gotta come out of
social.
I gotta come out of pocket for you. What you want? What do you want? I don't want to guess for what you want.
Greg, can you hand me one of those?
And I don't know you enough to fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Give us another word
look at my fucking thing, man. Hold that.
Oh.
Look at my thing.
Hold that.
That's the name
Vienna Sausages.
Hey, that's the name of the fucking episode.
Look
at my thing and hold it.
Look at my thing and hold it.
Okay, fucking dude. We got bananas above us, dude, so it's all good.
We got bananas over here. Vienna sausages everywhere else.
You're the only one who's bringing that up.
Hey, look at my thing and hold it.
All right. Can I see the bottle opener, good sir?
You want another one?
Yeah, give us just a word.
AA batteries.
AA batteries.
Power, expensive.
AA batteries are expensive.
Give rechargeable.
Yeah.
Give rechargeable.
Oh, rechargeable ones.
Stop
You know
fucking
what's
with you,
crazy?
please.
You know.
Fucking with yourself.
Stop playing with yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's never gonna happen. But,
Get rechargeable ones.
Wait, so when you say rechargeable, like, do you actually put them in the charger itself, or is it like an actual pack?
You put them in a charger.
Okay.
Pack.
Yeah, it's a pack. That
You know what's crazy? Now, the only reason I've never bought one of those, one, because it is kind of a silly concept that I haven't.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're not legit. Is that
Shit.
okay?
Yo,
okay.
I have batteries from when I worked at Best Buy that I just said, fuck it, let me get this little pack of batteries. And if I could find my fucking Magic Mouse.
Okay.
The batteries still charge and they still work.
Your Apple Magic Mouse?
Yeah.
So
the first one.
With that being said, so if I charge the batteries multiple times, do I still get the same life out of them as I would if they were fresh?
I don't know. Usually with batteries like that, with rechargeable batteries, you want to put them in something like a smoke detector. Or
something that isn't used very frequently.
Something that you don't burn up, like a game controller.
Yeah, see, that's the only reason I would buy one, but I still feel like it would be kind of a waste.
You get the joint. You get rechargeable batteries for alarm clocks.
Yeah. Your
wall
TV
clocks.
Your TV remote, perhaps.
Maybe, yeah, because that's what you get that for. You don't get it for stuff that uses the frequency.
I see.
And transfers a lot of data. So. Yeah, mine was on my Magic Mouse, and that shit, until I lost the mouse in my house somewhere, and I knew that the batteries were still working because the shit was reading on my MacBook anywhere in the house. I just didn't know where it was at. It's like playing hide and seek with my goddamn mouse.
Yeah. It's
the irony.
You don't live here, sir. So
The irony.
Irony.
T only got. Eli Manning retired.
Yeah.
What you got? What other jokes you got though?
Those weren't jokes. Those were words within the jokes.
Well, give us another word.
Give us a joke. Tell us a joke. Make me
come on.
laugh.
I've already told 3. I don't want to give them all my shit out.
When do you start?
How am I gonna know if it works? If they're not. Gonna, if they laugh at home, how am I supposed to know? Y'all ain't laughing.
What do you mean?
That don't mean it's not funny.
That's true.
I don't even know when did you start joking.
Dude, I gave you 3.
You just said sausages.
No. I wasn't. The sausage joint. First of all, you killing me, dog.
Let's put a poll up.
Well, I gave you the premise of the winery joint. That what
Oh,
I
yeah,
said.
Okay.
I have a whole fucking thing there.
I took off on that one. I should have went with y'all this week. I had to take care of my car.
I did give you the bathroom one. I gave you the whole bathroom one.
Who's the bathroom one?
I said when you're in the bathroom.
Oh, people pooping in the bathroom.
And you.
Well, I mean, that's the only place to do that.
Say, have a good one, bro.
Nah.
It was funny when I did
When
it.
did you do it? You did it on stage?
No. When I did it,
we'll be
in
there
the
to
moment
support you.
when it was happening, I heard somebody.
Did they laugh?
Of course not.
Yeah, he sounds like that person's dying.
He's in the middle of shit. I just finished. I had to take a piss. I went in and washed my hands. This is when we went to the Japanese joint the other night.
Oh, they had that hibachi dude. That hibachi.
I went in and washed my hands, and I heard that motherfucker.
Good God.
You know, it was that
Sounds
bad.
like he's giving birth or
You never
something.
had to take a shit where you make a noise.
Have you ever? No, seriously. Have you ever just been vocal about shitting, like alone?
Yeah, exactly. If you're really, really bad though. No, this is what he sounded like though. For real, he was like, and like, and you could okay. So it was. You could tell he was young. There was some young cats because like the girl went in.
Didn't even wipe the toilet down, did they?
I don't know what the fuck happened, but it was like a group of high school kids, and he went in there. He went in front of me. He was rushing, and then like these two girls went in,
had a turtle head poke
in the other joint, and then we went in at the same time. I took a piss. He's there doing his thing. It's like,
what's the worst place you ever had to take a shit?
Porta John in the fucking middle of the desert.
In the middle of the desert.
Ooh, yeah.
Bubbling poop.
Ooh-rah.
So with you, RJ?
Oh, God, that's a good question. Yeah, I make it sound like I've done this multiple times, but if I really had to think about it. Okay, so when I worked in retail, right, like so nobody really likes taking a shit in public, right? Mm-hmm. I think that's to be said for everybody unless you have some weird fetish or whatever it is.
I gotta pee. I'll be back.
All right. What?
All right, so
weak bladder, old man.
Well, that's how I felt at the end of the movie, dude.
Yeah, like get that prostate check.
I was just sitting there and the movie was ended.
Tell your doctor.
So I remember one time, like I went to work.
Piss in the middle of a podcast. I can't hold it. It's like, nah, go ahead.
So I was. This is when I worked at Bed Bath and Beyond, and I think this was like not too long after I started taking my medication for my anxiety and everything. This was like years ago.
You want to talk about that?
Nah, I don't want to talk. We can save that for something else. But the premise is that quit smoking, quit doing whatever I was doing, and I was just in the back. I was fine, but I was eating like a lot more than I normally was. I guess to try to get back to form.
So what you're telling me is the worst place you ever had to take a shit was Bed Bath and Beyond?
Yeah, and the reason being is because it's very. I mean.
It's a high traffic area.
Yeah, there's a lot of people going in and out, and it's just like awkward. Like, I know nobody really cares because I understand that it's like a natural bodily function, like we all do it. You know what I mean? But the way I was feeling, I was just like, I felt kind of nauseous. I was just like, oh, what's wrong with me? And when I tell you, I went in there and I took probably the biggest shit of my life, okay. Dude. And I felt so much better. But like as I was doing it, probably like several people had come in. I'm in there. I'm trying not to, like, you know how people know what shoes you're wearing and shit? Like, they're like, oh, so-and-so's taking a shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, they're back here taking a shit.
So I was just like, oh, man, people know I'm back here. Like, I don't know. Like, just, I've done it in other public places, but something about that day was like, it's like, I felt like it was like, oh, this is it. I felt like I was, seeing that episode of South Park where Randy takes a shit. And it's like the biggest shit, and he gets like the award for it. That's how I felt. That's really how I felt. But then there were people going in and out, and I was kind of scared. What's the meme where like they should play music, like loud music in the bathroom, so everybody can just like shit in peace without worrying about I don't know getting joked on or something like that. So that is probably I mean, it's taking a shit, dude. I've never had to do it in the woods. I've never had to do it in some obscure random location, you know what I mean? Like where it's like, oh, I'm in like, I don't know, like I'm at some random party. Like let me go around to the bushes because I don't want to blow up this person. Like nothing.
Fuck
like
their bathroom. That's what it's made for.
Yeah, well that's true, but it's like like I'm the guest. Like I've never really had to do anything like extra. Out of the way to take a shit. I'm very cautious about these things, but. If you take a shit in public, it's just, it is what it is, and that's it.
That's all you got to say about
that. That's all I got to say about that. I've never really had to just run out into a bush, so to speak, which I'm thankful for, by the way.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to run to a bush?
No, I've not.
So you're very selective of what you do and when you do it.
I'm just not shitting in no bushes. I fucking the worst place I ever had to be, and I was about to say, when I was working construction in Porta Johns, but after a while, you kind of get blind to that shit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you really have to go if you have to use one of those.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then you start, like, if you work construction long enough, you take your own fucking toilet paper and shit with you. You bring your shit with you to take in there.
I did not know that.
So it's like, all right, let me go to the one where a motherfucker
bring your shit with you.
No, I'm talking about bringing toilet paper and all that stuff. Oh. You just gotta go to the one that's the cleanest of them. But the worst place I ever had to take a shit was the Crystal City fucking metro station.
I just realized how cold it was down here. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Crystal City metro station. So there's an actual bathroom in there because there's not one.
Yeah, it's like a little mall down there.
Okay.
This was back when I was like, when we first moved to Virginia, but I was still going to school in D.C., so I would catch the metro back.
All right.
And then go to my dad's job and wait for him because he worked over off Glebe Road. So my uncle, who actually, the one who just moved out.
Nah, I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna take it easy.
He used to work there, so he used to drive the shuttle bus.
Okay.
For the dealership. So he would every day he would just swing past the metro station to pick me up. I had like a little fucking racket going on down there. Like I would like the little fucking hot dog stand dude would hook me up because he would just see me out there waiting, so he'd give me a hot dog and a soda.
Oh, that's so fucking.
Like he just like here you go, boss. Like he'll give me that junk. So I'm like, all right, bet. One day, bro, I had to take a shit in that bathroom. When I tell you the fucking stalls were 4 feet high.
What, dude?
The stalls were 4 feet high.
So were your legs like dangling off the fucking toilet?
No. The stall walls were 4 feet high.
What?
Yeah. So like how I'm sitting right now?
Yeah.
Right here.
Oh wait. So you
you're
looking over this motherfucker?
I'm looking at everybody.
Oh shit!
That was the worst place I ever had to take a shit. I was going to say a construction site, but that was the worst place I ever had to take a shit.
All the world,
and it was rush hour. It was rush hour.
All the world's a stage, Greg.
Dude, I'm sitting there like
best performance ever.
Book bag on. 7th grade, Greg. I'm in 7th grade because that's when I was still going to school in D.C. Catching the metro every fucking morning, and my grandma used to pick me up from over off Benning Road. Then she'd pick me up, drop me off, and I'd get picked up over in Alexandria and come home. But yeah, I was sitting in a fucking stall just like this. Urinal was right there where you are, RJ. The other stall is right here.
And
I'm just, and I wasn't like I'm not a short kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was just like, you look at everybody in the face. As soon as they walk in the bathroom, you're like,
who's taking a shit in here?
What are you guys doing today?
I think the only, like, thinking back, I think somebody might have been in the stall next to me. So that was the only thing that was like
saving you.
Yeah, but I don't think it was.
Oh,
I think there was people using the stall, but it wasn't like they weren't taking the shit. They were just pissing over there. So everybody was like looking down, like this kid must really have to take a shit.
Well,
anyway, how was your lunch, ladies and gentlemen? How's your breakfast?
As we
sitting good in your stomach. What's the time looking like, Jared?
1:26.
That seems like it might be the time.
Time to cut us off?
To call it.
Oh, by the way, I do know the person who commented and proved you wrong.
Oh, that's nice. Congratulations. You want that cookie?
Lori Harvey's is not Steve.
Okay, well, who said it?
Harvey.
Who said it?
What's
the name? Shout the name out. Shout the YouTube.
The name on YouTube is Tall Black Beauty.
Oh, okay.
She's a makeup artist, local makeup artist. I don't know if she wants me to put her full name out there, but she used to have a popping ass. It's not up here.
Let me see she got a picture on there?
Yeah, but it's not up here. It's a picture. She's a makeup artist, so it's a picture of somebody else. Oh. But it's her doing the makeup.
Tall black makeup artist. Tall black or tall dark?
Tall Black Beauty.
Tall Black Beauty.
Yeah. Oh. She's married. Leave her alone.
Oh. Somebody I know?
You don't know her?
Do I know her husband?
No. But you know his cousin, my boy Tony.
Oh, hey, fuck that nigga.
Nah, that's family, dog. That's family, dog.
It's your family.
Actually, no, you know.
Not him.
Oh.
Not him. He's cool. I'm talking about.
No. That's it. That's
let me get it.
That's also the man who cooks ribs. His brother.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. That's family, dog.
Oops. I was joking, man.
No worries. He didn't know. Greg didn't know. Don't worry about it. But anyway, shout out for proving these Bama's wrong because I'm just
joking. I'm funny.
We like to make laughs of people. And
I'm dead ass joking.
No, we got you. Ain't no worries.
Have you seen the thing where the guys are dunking their balls in soy sauce?
I didn't even know she watched the show, to be honest.
Talking about nuts?
Yeah, your nuts in soy sauce.
Hey, what do you say when you end the episode, RJ?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to...
Wait, what'd you say?
Episode 29 of the Mad Scientist.
Oh, the real 29 this time.
Yeah.
Fucking guy.
Well, I was drunk and scared.
Did you notice in the video I put 28 in my face when I said 29? You didn't watch the video. Never mind.
No, I listened to it. Don't you understand?
No, I get you now. God. I get you. You don't contribute to the views. Here, let me show you a little something here.
Oh, my God.
If you contributed, we could have more of those.
80's really good, dude.
Yeah, but see, you gotta watch, bro. You gotta watch and listen.
I don't have time to watch. Okay. Before I yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to episode 29 of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
We never did a pose, but hey.
No pose. Yeah. Well,
Greg, do something.
Here, I'm gonna throw. Wait.
There we go. All right.
It's
not as exciting as normal, but okay.
Well, I mean,
just go.
You should naturally be doing these. I'm listening. Okay, so thank you for listening. It is I, RJ the Pizza Guy, Jared the Visual Mad Scientist, and Greg the Movie Guy.
That's me.
So we will see you guys next week with episode 30. Hopefully we have something really good for you guys. Okay.
Crossbow.
We gotta get the guest for real next week.
For episode 30 is a big landmark. So thank you guys for listening as always, and we'll see you next week. Okay.
Bye.
And,
bye.
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 I'ma hit you so hard you won't see nothing.
Bye.
Everybody heard that.
Bye.
What that?
Audio skulls all day.
The Mad Scientist Lab. The Mad Scientist Lab. The Mad Scientist Lab. Mad Scientist Lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The Mad Scientist Lab. The Mad Scientist Lab. The Mad Scientist Lab. The Mad Scientist Lab.